wanted to share with you a few tips on how to embrace and understand wine in order to enjoy it for your soft life era or your soft life journey.
I just fell in love. I just quit my job. I'm gonna find no drive. Damn, they work me so damn hard. Work by 9, then I'll pass 5. And they work my nerves.
My name is Brianna. I am a sommelier turned stay-at-home mom, and on my channel we chat all things wine and lifestyle. Most of us are on a soft life journey. We're all looking for a life of comfort, rest, and low stress. I believe wine plays a pretty important part in building a quality lifestyle and especially a low stress lifestyle. Today, I wanted to share with you a few tips on how to embrace and understand wine in order to enjoy it for your soft life era or your soft life journey. By the way, for those who are curious, I am drinking a Spanish red wine. I am a huge fan of Spanish red wines because they come at a great value. If you're looking to learn more about red wine in general, I did just post a video a few weeks ago about red wine and why it's the only thing you need to be drinking this fall and this winter. First things first, wine needs to be your go-to drink. Wine is the perfect choice as a go-to drink after a long, stressful day. We've all had those days where it's just been never ending. And I found that when lighting a candle and just kind of setting some music and pouring myself a glass of red wine, that I instantly become less stressed out and learn to relax. Great option for those who enjoy those perfect wind down evenings, and I highly recommend. Wine also has numerous health benefits. Studies have shown that when drinking in moderation, wine can improve your overall health and quality of life.
I like to say that, in my opinion, port wine is actually the highest quality of wine for winter drinking. If you actually go to a couple of my favorite wine spots, you'll see that port wine is actually the
Wine is also easier to moderate. A key point here for moderation, you want to be able to enjoy wine and not use it as a crutch. Just be conscious of your consumption and make sure that you're actually using it to wind down and not go overboard. Not judging, because I've been overboard, let's be clear, but I want to make sure you're using this as a way to really just level out. It's especially important when you're in social settings. A lot of times we get in social settings and we immediately go for cocktails, and sometimes we end up over drinking. It happens. I find in those situations that wine is easier to moderate and easier to manage in general, especially when you think about managing your alcohol consumption. It's the perfect kind of middle ground for me because it's not too high of an alcohol content like most cocktails, and it's not too low of a content like most beer. Wine also helps to increase the perception of a high quality lifestyle. Listen, I'm a sommelier. So I work in restaurants that typically have a higher profile clientele or guests. Most of those guests usually opt for wine when they're out in social settings or out in restaurants or just in general in their own private life. I'm not saying that wine makes you rich. I'm not saying that only rich people drink wine, but what I am saying is that those who have a higher quality life usually are wine drinkers. And if you want to kind of be in that level, why not kind of do the things that they do? And if not, at least you get to drink. Another big tip to help you through your soft life journey, especially on the wine end, is to learn more about wine. It helps in general in life to be well-rounded. Wine is one of those subjects that always impresses. People love talking about wine. They love to know about wine, and then they're always impressed by people who know more about wine. Most importantly, on your journey of the soft life and on your journey of wine and wine discovery, it helps to know a little bit about what you're going to be drinking, so that way you get to actually enjoy what you purchase and help you to make better wine purchasing decisions in the future. And look, I get it. Wine can be an intimidating subject. It can be something that a lot of people feel like they don't understand. But I tell people all the time, you really just need to know a little bit to know a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tip on enjoying wine, especially in your soft life era, is to make sure you buy quality wine. Keyword quality. Now, I do want to say something here. Quality is not always 100% dependent on price. Just because a wine is expensive doesn't mean it's going to be good or that you're going to like it. And just because a wine is not as expensive or less expensive doesn't mean it's going to be bad. When buying quality wine, you want to make sure first and foremost that you're shopping at quality stores. You want to shop independent wine boutiques or independently owned wine stores. There's always some old guy in some town who has this cute little wine shop and thousands of wines that he wants to sell to you. That's where you want to go when you want to look for a decent quality wine at a decent price. You don't want to go to Walmart. You don't want to go to Target. You don't want to go to the liquor store. God. I don't judge. I'm not judging, but you really kind of want to avoid these places. Most times because you're not really going to know what you're buying. And most times in these stores, a lot of the employees don't know how to guide you through the wine purchasing or the wine buying process. I say it all the time. Walmart stockers do not have time to help you pick out a wine. They have to stock the eggs. They got to stock the bread. They have way too much to do to really help you sit and go through, oh, should I get this? Should I get this? Am I going to like that? Am I going to like that? Is this sweet? Is this dry? Where is that from? How's that going to taste? They don't have time for that. But when you go to an independently owned wine store, you really are going to come across employees who know what they're talking about. They're going to know how to work with a variety of budgets, and they're going to be able to give you that one-on-one attention that you deserve. And then, of course, it's 2022. We all need to be supporting small businesses right now. Small businesses are very important for our community, and we just want to make sure that we're supporting them. Let's talk about price, and let's talk about quality, just very briefly. We're all about a soft life and a stress-free life over here. And so part of a stress-free life is making sure that you understand your financial situation so that when you go out and make purchases, you're not overdoing it and causing yourself financial strain down the line. When it comes to wine, know your budget. And it's okay to set a budget and stick to it. Like I said, just because a wine is expensive doesn't mean it's gonna be good or that you're gonna like it. And vice versa. Good wine is not as expensive as you think. I have had wines that are hundreds of dollars and I can't even tell you what they taste like to this day. But I've also had wines that are under $30 that I cannot wait to buy again. You just need to know what you're working with, and you need to be in places that can actually understand your budget and work with it as well for you. Hope I'm not getting too drunk on you guys. I've only had I barely touched the glass, but I've actually haven't been drinking for a while, so it's kind of hitting me. Last but not least, and I think this is probably the most important tip that I can give you, and that's to be open-minded. During this whole soft life journey, this is new for a lot of us. This is something that we're trying to pivot to in order to give ourselves a better quality of life. And so you really want to take this slow, but you want to be open as well to embracing it in order to enjoy it. There are so many different types of wine in the world. There are going to be some wines you like. There are going to be some wines you hate. But be open to the different types of wine that there are there. Be open to a dry wine. Be open to a sweet wine. Be open to a wine that's high acid. Be open to a wine that's a little funky. Be open to a wine that's very fruit forward and not as earth driven as you would like. Be open when you're considering your wine and how to enjoy it, because it's part of the process. It's part of the process, and the process is very important. And guess what? The process is the fun part, and that's something that takes you from just someone trying something out to really embracing it and letting it become a part of your life. So be open when it comes to your wine choices and have fun. Make sure you have fun during this whole thing. It's just gonna make it a lot easier for you, and it's gonna make it actually worth it. In conclusion, we all want a soft life, and there's a way to get there. And I think wine is a great way to get there. It's a way to introduce something new to your life, something that can help you calm down, something that can help you wind down, and even just embrace all the change that's going to come with this new life in this new era that you're trying to build. So I wanted to pop in here and share what I know. If you have any questions, if you want to explore more on a specific wine topic, or if you just have questions about wine in general, feel free to drop them in the comment box, and I'd be more than happy to kind of share them with you. That is it for me today. I am going to enjoy my glass. It is a cloudy day out. It's a rainy day, and that's the perfect weather for a good wind down. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys have questions, like I said, leave them below. I'll link all videos in the topic below. I'll also link this wine if I can find it. You guys have a wonderful day, and good luck on your soft life journey in your soft life era. Cheers, guys.